Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're doing a reaction review of Fairy Tail Chapter 479, and of course that will be necessary pay no attention to the discussion of the one behind you. So let's start from the top for very next title video course, which is to show the greatest respect to kids. Fairy Tail Chapter 479. My original magic elevation by the a head-on clash between Nancy and Sarah, combined 54 on Cinema and flying off the ground. So there you have it. Here is Cinema and Dorino on the book. Now let's get on to page 2 and let's find out about the Nancy versus Sarah fight and see who Victor in that battle. So let's remember the war is won, but the battle is not. The battle is always for the last war. Never the war ends first. Battle rush is a highlight of the stuff. That's what we do. So, we don't mind just really activated. And this I'm actually kind of fun today. But because I'm going to do it for numerous reasons, of course, and another thing maybe like a science temple. Serious going off my shoulder, just going off skin. I'm not going to go and exercise all in one, but I'll see that for separate videos before they can do exactly that science theory is trying to be called science Saturday, mostly likely. But I'll leave that explanation for another video. For now, let's focus on Fairy Tail and let's get to the nitty-gritty of this. And I'm going to be bringing more manga, of course, to my channel to review, such as Tokyo Ghoul. Toriko is one of them, so heads up for that one as well. I've been reading them. I like what I see so far, so that's what I usually do. I analyze things. If I like what I see, it'll go up on my channel as a reaction. You always want to analyze something. You have a YouTube channel. You don't want to bore people with the details. You want to bring them what they want to know, basically. So of course, you have a wonderful picture of Juvia. We know she's a lovely woman before she was part of the Order, where she used to be very dreary and everything, and she does that sheen tell like drip drip drop type of thing she always used to say. I'm not sure she still says it, she probably does though. The mad force of the Alvarez army, which had remained mountainless until now, along with Zeref, finally make their move. We shall now resume our march on Fairy Tail. The fact remains that the other day we suffered an attack from a single enemy soldier, a mere boy at that. As such, it is unwise of us to make light of their power. The way the boy they're talking about, believe it or not, it is Natsu. So they will not take him lightly when they see him, mind you. So they might go full force from the start, and so will Natsu. So let's see how that plays out as we read on through this chapter. And I'm talking funny because my wisdom tooth is kind of growing. They said I should probably remove it, but I was like, it would be worse if I remove it because the pain would just make it worse. So I'll just let it grow and just call it the end of the day because it's already growing anyways. Among the Spirigan 12, 5 members have already been eliminated. What? I can't be. Is this a joke? One of them was the work of Agnolia, but who's counting? Now, however, that is no reason to be anxious. So long as we have the power of immortality, His Majesty on our side, our army shall not even know defeat. Now advance, march forth, children of Alvarez. Deliver fairy heart to His Majesty hands. All my doubts have been cleared. Natsu Mavis, I'll paint over your very existence with the darkness of black. So now we get it. When we first seen Zeref, we thought he was a nice boy who just wanted to see everything he has created to be destroyed. But turns out he has a dark side, and he just revealed it on page 6 of this chapter 479. Currently, Natsu finds himself fighting the assassin with the skull embedded on his head. And right now, the guy doesn't seem like he's very skillful at head-to-head fighting, but when it comes to like hiding in the shadows, he's very skillful. And you have Lucy there trying to land a punch on him. He seems to be very agitated, the assassin at this point in his battle. Top page 8, he kicks her. Natsu seems to get angry about it. Kind of. But at the same time, he punches Natsu, and Natsu goes flying. It seems to be a devastating hit, because Natsu has like a reaction on his face, like he's confused. Like, wait a minute, what just happened? He excels even hand-to-hand combat. Whew, not bad at all. And now he's fading again into the background. and he's using that in his advantage to actually lay some more blows on his opponent. Not to what's happening. Damn it. Here, where he's hiding. So they gotta find out where he's hiding. Gotta sense him out, which is not an easy job to do. We're talking about an assassin here, you know, because they're very good at hiding. So they're not easy to actually sense or anything like that. Damn halfwits. It's a cruel world we live in. You best not forget that. Your 113 guildmates who I captured, starting now, I'm going to kill them personally, one by one. I dare ya. Please, you mustn't. We are far beyond begging now. There's no taking back what you have done. Wait. Never mind this little gesture I do. There's like a little habit. It kind of runs on like, well, my side of the family at least. It runs where I do this little habit with my hands. So never mind that habit. It's more like kind of suits me type of thing. One of your allies is in there. One of your allies is in there too. Brandish is there with them. What? Brandish and that lackey of hers too. Shit. If I get them mixed up in all this, I'll never hear the end of it. From Demira. Guess I've got no choice. Well, if you're thinking of Demira, I got news for this guy. Demira died a long time ago. He just doesn't know that much because he's been fighting with Natsu and Lucy, of course. He's been very distracted with the battle in front of him. But he'll find out eventually that Demira as well has been dealt with by the Sky Sisters, as I like to call them. Damn, I botched the job. This guy's ridiculous. So he was thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that, and then he messes up on the top of page 12, and he's like, damn it, I messed up. This is some weird assassin. Jacob, Mr. Jacob, you sure did save our hides. Oh my, there's another me. You pass. What in the world? Who is this guy? This guy is like, oh my god, there's another me, and he's like madly in love with himself. Gemini. So that is like, whoa, Lucy, when did you do that? This is way too creepy. Definitely a failing grade. What? If you're bringing out Gemini, why not just have them transform into Brandish? She'd be stronger. If the mage in question is too strong, not even Gemini can transform into them. While that is true, my job, my true objective was Space Commandment activate. So she summons Gemini. Gemini is a male character, of course, depicted in the fairy tale manga, and Gemini obviously have the tendencies to love themselves a lot. And then we saw Leo in the other one, which he has a tendency to be dressed sharp and very astute, and he excels at hand-to-hand combat, but he also excels at long-range combat. So he's basically all-round skilled, but he's very distracted by women, so to speak, although in the real world, they're not really like that at all. oh no, we're gonna disappear too, along with my star dress, but that's all part of the plan. My transport is, this will render all spiritual magic ineffective. In other words, god damn it. So basically Lucy had this plan out since the beginning. She had Gemini been summoned, and she used the commandment basically to make all magic ineffective, thus leading her to open a Saturnary gate to bring everybody else back. So now the assassin is in trouble. He has a whole bunch of expert mages in front of him, and you cannot fight over 113 mages verse 1. It's not going to happen. I can bring everyone back to this dimension. You really saved our asses. We finally got out. You rock. No, that's our Lucy. We are back in business. So basically that's what everybody else is saying. Marvelous. You really did it, Lucy. And pretty much Natsu's impressed at the bottom left corner of page 15 when he's like, whoa, like she's really improved a lot. It's like, yeah, she has. So don't underestimate her. That is short. It's one pain in the ass after another with these fathers. All of you, get the hell out of my sight. Vanish. I can't. Owie. Owie. He says vanish, and he's just squeezing. My god, he's a weird assassin. You've got some nerve inflicting such pain on the first. So today was respect for the aged day, was it? So he's so now the old, of course, the head of the guild, he's pretty much like, oh, so today was respect for the aged, was it? He's like, yeah, you can forget about that. In that case, then you ought to show the first more respect than anyone, punk. And then he just gets punched. I'm actually only in my 20s, truth be told. Graham, stop wrecking the guild. Now, if that isn't a case of the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is he saying. This guy, he's so old style that most of the stuff he says does not really translate well when I say it, of course. Of course, and with that, the assassin is gone. Wasn't that going a little overboard? Well, the thing is, if Natsu were to go all out in here, then the guild would definitely vanish without a trace. That's true. If Natsu were to go all out, his energy is fire. So basically, it will be turned to ashes. So it would make more sense if Gramps went out instead of Natsu, because he's not fire. He's just physically, he's just all physical. Ugh, the lake water is evaporating. No freaking way. Blaze Dragon King mode. Oh my god, and he goes all out. And everybody's panicking at this point. And the assassin is in pain, and he's about to get a fistful of fire to his face, of course. And then you hear, now you see it here at the side of page 20 to your right. Blaze Dragon King's, what it says here? The motion fist. The motion fist. Basically, you've just been demoted. From one of the 12 to a nobody. Even the mightiest assassin is handily defeated. This is Natsu. This is Fairy Tail. To be continued in chapter 480 of next week, Monday, the Northern Gravestone. So with Natsu handling this altar coin plan along with Lucy, bringing everybody back using the commandment to actually allow all magic to become ineffective, this opened the gate for them to succeed against the assassin, and he's taken out single-handed and demoted personally by single punch by Natsu from one of the 12 to nobody. So thank you for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this video. Of course, tell me what you think about the chapter in general. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe at the bottom. Don't be afraid to comment. I don't bite. And of course, follow me up on Twitter so you can be updated on the Tokyo Ghoul and Toriko reviews I'll be doing as well, which by the way starts today if you didn't know. So thank you very much and have a nice day.